is a Mercedes EQC 400 4MATIC. Now I have high expectations of this car. It's beautiful, it's electric, it's green, it has potential for the future. So we will see if it lives up to those expectations. We'll see as I talk to you interior, practicality, driving dynamics, looks in this beautiful landscape of Norway. So stay tuned. First impressions of the EQC 400 is that it's stunning. There's it's the only word to describe it. Mercedes has really designed a beautiful car in an SUV, sort of practical package. I say sort of, you'll see more when I get inside and when you're driving, but this car is beautiful. The full width tail lights look good, especially in the cars on. EQC 400 badging there, big proud 3.2 start there, and 4MATIC for the 4-wheel drive. This car also has no fakery going on, thank God for that. It's a purpose-built electric car, and again this contributes to the beauty of it. Also, these tires look Michelin Total Performance tires, look absolutely great. You get sideboards like a proper off-roading SUV, and again big door mirrors, good for visibility. EQC in blue, signifying it's an electric car once again. And also you get blue highlights in the headlights, again signifying electric car. So in the space for the grille, you have, it's blanked off, you have some chrome, big star there, small star there. Note that it's a Mercedes. Again, some vintage there and some fakery there, but the design of the split end bumper is quite good overall. Again, it's a stunning car. Here in the boot area, this car has a fairly spacious boot. One really good advantage here are these two buttons on either side. You just press them to fold the rear seats down, and also as you can see, the owner's kind enough to lend me this car. His stuff is in here. If this is neatly packaged, you have space for a lot more things. You have some netted there, extra storage, tie down hooks, 12-volt socket, again tie down hook over there. So it's quite a practical boot. Also has a parcel shelf which can be removed, though there's no space to store it inside the boot itself, so there's no point removing unless you carry really tall items. However, this car, because of that design, is not really suitable for taller items anyway. This is the key of the Mercedes EQC electric car, and it's a distinctive key. Car makers sometimes make theirs in the shape of the car itself. Mercedes has not gone down that path, but it's still a fairly nice and classy key to hold and operate. In the front seat of the EQC, and if I say one word to describe this rather nice looking interior, it is claustrophobic. Now you might be thinking why that is, and that is because it's cramped. It's claustrophobic, it's chaotic in here. There's too much going on. It's things thrown at you, vented, screen vents, things, buttons, touch pads, storage, and it's just, you get overwhelmed all of a sudden. But apart from that, quality is good. You get nice buttons, nice to operate. I particularly like this sort of metally effect. This is quite nice to use, but a bit fiddly, so you go like that to actually use. You can hear the click when you're operating it, but it's when you're driving, you're looking there, that's your view, and then you're back here, and then you need to look down. Unless you can memorize all of it, that's a problem for safety reasons. Otherwise, steering wheel quite nice to hold, nice to operate. You got your controls for your digital driver's display, will be covered a bit later on. And this particular car has this rose gold accents throughout in the air vents and in other key places, which make the look of the interior good. But once again, if it's not practical enough, there is no point to all the rest of the stuff. Here in the front seat of the EQC, and if I say one word to describe this rather nice looking interior, it is claustrophobic. Now you might be thinking why that is, and that is because it's cramped. It's crammed, it's claustrophobic, it's chaotic in here. There's too much going on. It's things thrown at you, vented, screen vents, things, buttons, touch pads, storage, and it's just you get overwhelmed all of a sudden. But apart from that, quality is good. You get nice buttons, nice to operate. I particularly like this sort of metally effect. This is quite nice to use, but a bit fiddly. So you go like that to actually use. You can hear the click when you're operating it, but it's when you're driving, you're looking there. That's your view, and then you're back here, and then you need to look down. Unless you can memorize all of it, that's a problem for safety reasons. Otherwise, steering wheel quite nice to hold, nice to operate. You got your controls for your digital driver's display. Will be covered a bit later on. And this particular car has this rose gold accents throughout in the air vents and in other key places, which make the look of the interior good. But once again, if it's not practical enough, there is no point to all the rest of the stuff. So to start the car, you just press it on the brake, and this rather nice button here, you just press it once and your car has started, and the wipers are on for the rain. But the digital driver's display, again, Mercedes has a really good display. You can you can use it to change your you can use the pad on the steering wheel to change your views and what you're looking at. But this car's right now is fixed in this because your range is down 55 kilometers. And also you get I don't know if you can see, you get a heads up display. It's quite good, augmented navigation system, so you can display directions on the screen. Also you get, hey Mercedes.
Hello, I'm Mercedes, your voice assistant. Do you want to know more about how I can assist you?
No, I want you to take me to Birmingham, UK.
Okay, here we go. Whenever you want to talk to me, you can either call me by my name or you
cancel, please. Cancel.
I can.
Yeah, I see it's not particularly well calibrated. That's probably going to be improved over time, but overall this is a nice infotainment system. Also for storage, you get some door bins, which are again divided, so you can put a lot of stuff. They are quite deep and they're lined with sort of felt, but if you can hear that, it's not particularly good quality. But hey, that's what they have done. And you can see the EQ graphic on the digital driver's display. This car also has a special comfort setting in the infotainment system. So you go on this is a Norwegian, but that's its comfort. Go on there, you get massage, and you get ambient lighting and energizing comfort, which utilizes a climate control system to best fit your mood and uplift you if you're feeling sad, or maintain your mood if you're feeling energized, which looking at this weather you might not be. The ambient lighting, you can choose the color for, let's see that, for this. So you have all these soft colors. You can use the touchpad to go through them all, and you can choose orange, and it's around 64 different colors that you can choose. And you can also choose the strength of light and where the light is focusing on, so you can focus it your passenger side and your driver's side and the rear seats, so you can create the perfect mood and ambience for you and your passengers, which is a good point. Now, once again, in the back seats you really feel cramped. I don't know why, because it's of this child seat here, but this car is a narrow body, quite narrower than an SUV should have the right to be. Legroom is good. You get amenities such as heated seats and a nice sound system, but that does not count if you don't have room. Because if you don't have room, you're not able to enjoy anything else in the car. Headroom is on the tight side. I still have room though, so it's bearable. So overall, I think in terms of comfort and practicality, it's not good though, but quality quality is decent in the back here, and it's more than enough justifies price in terms of quality, but practicality, it's not a good thing in the back of this car. So driving the EQC 400 4MATIC. First things first, this car is quite narrow, so I have limited space. My knees on both sides are touching the seats in a good position, but I'm still feeling cramped. Otherwise, for an electric car, this car is quite quiet. There's not much road noise going on, and it's quite comfortable. So on that, that's a plus point. Plus, driving is good. So acceleration, yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm thrown back into my seat. Camera can't feel that, but it's absolutely phenomenal. Like, I forgive the crampness just because of that. So, and otherwise the visibility is good. Visibility back is good. You got big door mirrors, so you get good visibility. You know where you're going, and you're not likely to crash the car. So that's, oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my god, yeah, it's a really good car to drive and be driven in. For my verdict of the EQC, I must say I'm disappointed. I really thought it was a good car. It is a good car, but it's cramped, you know. It's a large car. Mercedes haven't packaged it well, maybe because it's the first choice an electric car, and maybe they're learning and they can improve, but for this iteration, it's not suitable for a larger family or normal family with some luggage. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.